Hey guys, what's up? This is Andy from OptimizedFIT, and I'm here to bring you all things fitness, nutrition, health related topics. And this is on my video series regarding stomach acid. So the previous videos that I've talked about, like symptoms of low stomach acid, what stomach acid actually does, things that will actually cause low stomach acid. So you can, reference those videos here. To get more info on that. But now I'm going to start giving you more practical tips or strategies to self-test and figure out if you have low stomach acid and what you can do about it. So there's a few tests that will allow you to do that. The first one is the simple baking soda test. So that's basically when you wake up, put a little bit of baking soda, about a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda, into some water, and then drink it, and then wait a couple minutes and see if you belch. If you belch, that actually means that you have enough stomach acid. If you don't notice anything and you're just sitting around looking at the clock and you don't burp, that's actually an indication that you have low stomach acid. And again, this is a very crude test, but this will give you a good idea. Now you can also check out my blog post on this, and I'll give you the steps so you can reference that as a guide to understand a little bit more on a higher level what I'm talking about. So check that out. The second test is one that you actually will use a stomach acid supplement called betaine hydrochloride, which is essentially, it's a stomach acid supplement. You take that, and that will allow you to get a really more accurate idea on if you have low stomach acid or not. I prefer recommending this method. This is my favorite way to self-assess. And also what's great about this method is then you can figure out your supplement dosage to help you upregulate your stomach acid production. So how this is done is you buy the supplement, and then when you eat a meal with a decent amount of protein in it, generally about 6 ounces of protein is a kind of a good metric to kind of measure from. But you take one of those hydrochloric acid pills with that meal. If you notice, if you don't notice anything, then that might be an indication that you have low stomach acid. If you do notice like some discomfort, maybe heartburn or something like that, that would actually be an indication that you have enough stomach acid. So that's a really good way. Now what you do is you continually through, like, let's say the next meal, if you didn't notice that you had any response from that one capsule, you take 2 with the next meal if you're eating enough protein. Make sure you're eating enough protein with that meal. And then from there, you reassess for any symptoms or reaction to that. And you keep ramping up and keep ramping up until, let's say, you get to the point where you've taken 5 and then you start to feel a little discomfort. That would mean that 4 is your dosage. And then you keep taking those 4 with every meal that has protein until you notice that you start to get that issue again. Then you downregulate to 3. And you keep doing that as your body starts to recalibrate and starts producing more stomach acid on its own, which is really great. Like things like melatonin and things like that, or other hormones, when you take those, your body actually stops producing it. This is a lot different. Your body will actually start to produce it on its own as you sort of retrain it taking this supplementation. And again, below in the description, I will show you a link to my blog post, and then through there you can get more information on how to do this. But I don't recommend going more than maybe like 4 or 5 of those capsules just for general health. And obviously please consult your physician if there's any concerns with any issues pertaining to that. Things like if you're taking NSAIDs or corticosteroids, it's really important to be aware of that, because taking these hydrochloric acid supplements can actually cause more stomach issues. So be aware of that, and please be careful. So that's it. I hope you found that useful. I think this is a really great tool, especially the one with taking the actual supplement, as a way to self-assess if you have low stomach acid, and then what to do as far as dosages and supplementation to correct this issue. So if you like this, please like my video, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. And the next video I'm going to post is going to be more natural ways without supplementation through food to help upregulate your stomach acid. So stay tuned for that, and thanks so much for watching.